Everyone around town has twin fever right now.
Oh.
Twinfest is happening on Saturday. We've seen some signs on roadways here in town, and it got us curious. What is Twinfest? How is that a thing? Apparently, there's a lot of twins, triplets, fraternal twins, like identical twins. There's a lot of twins in Edmonton to the point that they have their own festival, which includes a parade. It's happening Saturday at 11 a.m. down White Avenue. It ends at End of Steel Park. It's just celebrating twins and also raising awareness for the fact that, can you imagine you're having a kid, you're already nervous, and you find out you're having twins or triplets?
Oh, boy.
That's a bit of a financial burden.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you deal with that? It's all about that kind of thing.
Can I be in the parade if I'm not a twin?
Yes.
I don't like that rule.
Yes, you can.
That to me, if I was running Twinfest, that you would have to be a twin, and your twin would have to be there in order for you to take part in the parade. That sounds harsh, but that's the way I'm running Twinfest when I'm elected president.
Yeah, I guess they're trying to be as inclusive as possible, which makes sense and is polite.
But does that make, okay, maybe I decide one day I'm going to have, I don't know, left-hander fest, and somebody wants to set up a booth for their right-handed scissors. Do I have to do that?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm going to start a green eye festival.
Yeah.
But I don't want brown or blue eyes there. No siree.
Yeah.
Essi here is with Twinfest. She's a fraternal twin. She has a twin brother. But I assume she's enough of an expert on the subject that I can hit hard-hitting questions at her, like, at what age does it stop being adorable when twins dress the same?
Honestly, when I see a couple of elderly people matching, I think that's super adorable. So I think it never ends.
Maybe it's one of those things like super young and super old, but when you see a couple guys in their 40s dressed the same, maybe it's less adorable.
That's valid. It might seem a little strange, but still it's super fun. If they have a cool outfit or something, then I'm sure they can get some good laughs.
So one of my friends, a guy I hang around with all the time, his name's Kent, and he's probably not listening to this show because he listens to one of the good shows. But he has an identical twin brother named Kirk. And I've tried to get him to dress identical to his twin, and he's in his 40s too. He's exactly the person we're just talking about. But he refuses to do it. It would be adorable and creepy at the same time.
See, if I had an identical twin brother, I would assume that any person I ever dated was just as interested in him.
Oh, threatened?
Yeah.
Huh, maybe you'd have to meet identical twin sisters.
Yeah. We've been talking about Twinfest this morning. It's a very real festival that is happening in this city. We've seen signs for it around town. We got curious, so we asked questions. We looked on websites. Turns out there is a festival in Edmonton dedicated solely to twins, triplets, really any kind of multiple birth. It's happening this coming Saturday. It does include a parade going down White Avenue at 11 a.m. on Saturday morning.
Which you don't have to be a twin to be in.
No, not really.
I'm not a big fan of that.
The prerequisite for the Twinfest parade is not necessarily that you're a twin, although it's highly encouraged, I'm told. Essi here is a twin, and she's with Twinfest. She's one of the organizers. She has a fraternal twin brother, but she can still answer. What is the most annoying question twins get?
Honestly, the first question that most people ask is if we're fraternal or identical. And I still get asked that, even after I say that it's a guy. So it's kind of funny. But that's probably the first one. And then I would say the second one is, can you read each other's minds?
And the answer is obviously yes, right?
Yeah, clearly we can read each other's minds.
Yeah, those are the types of things you learn when you go to Twinfest.
So I mentioned a while ago that I have a friend named Kent who lives in my neighborhood. This is a guy I hang out with, and he has an identical twin brother named Kirk. And then I got this text message from somebody who's like, oh my God, my name's Ken, and I have an identical twin brother named Kurt. And they live in my neighborhood.
How weird is that?
That's really bizarre. And I wrote back and I said, that's going to be adorable when all four of you guys show up at Twinfest. They're all in their 40s. When you all show up at Twinfest this weekend in matching sailor suits. And he said, when we were young, my mom made us our clothes. One of the outfits, matching sailor suits.
Oh, boy.
I hope they pull those things out and put them on again.
Oh, yeah, because if it's one thing grown men in their 40s would look adorable in,
it's matching sailor suits.
Matching sailor suits.
Yeah.
Twinfest. Again, this Saturday, End of Steel Park and the parade down White Avenue. What a time.
You know what, though? When the quadruplets show up, when the septuplets show up, when the quints show up, they look down and all the twins.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's adorable. There's another one of you. There's 4 more of me.
Yeah, there is a hierarchy for twins.
Sure
The more, the better.
The fraternal is the bottom rung, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, technically they're twins, but
Barely.